How your kids doing, man?
My kids have been doing well, but though I've of late realized funny changes in my boy. My boy is turning 11 next month.
Wow, just like mine. Mine has just turned 12, by the way.
Now, of late, grades are going down. This boy looks like he's becoming rebellious a bit.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to understand him, but I can't get over.
Now, that reminds me something.
Tell me.
Like 2 weeks ago, my son came to me and told me that he needed a TV in his room.
Personal room?
A personal room. That, first of all, he does not want to reside in the same room with his younger brother. For a fact that, he wants privacy. And I was wondering, what kind of privacy does a 12-year-old want? I also found that a bit disrespectful or rebellious in one way, because I almost slapped the young dude.
That's kind of slapping.
I was blaming the school, that the school has messed him up. I really don't know what is happening.
Might need to. We look like we are facing almost the same challenges, given that our boys are almost the same age. There's a problem here. They don't attend the same school, yet their behavior seems to be rhyming at some point.
What kind of behavior is that? Like, how do you just drive yourself into doing things without even,
They're all stressed. They're all having issues. They don't even know what to do. As you can see, those are parents who have tried. They want the best meals, the best lifestyle ever. But this is not enough. You've seen, these are parents who have given it all to their sons. But guess what? It has reached a point where they're losing touch. I want just to take you through a simple case study. I'm not an expert in this field, but out of experience dealing with the young people, especially the preteens age, there are certain things that I've learned that I want to take you through. Now, it gets to a point where a child feels that you've put them in a box, but it is true. Parents put children in a box. You give them the best driver, you give them the best car, you give them everything. But it gets to a point, age 8, and even as low as age 7, parents have had issues with their children where the child tells you, no, mommy, I need it this way, I need it that way. That is not being rebellious. But as you can see, parents have termed that as being rebellious, being indisciplined, and just being unruly. Is it true? I don't think so. It gets to a point when a child needs to explore, to be creative, to learn things on his own, to make mistakes. But we as parents, we've decided to put these children in a box and do not allow them to make mistakes. Why? Because we want them to be what we are. Our children are unique. Our children have... All we need to teach these children is simply responsibility. What they're suffering from is not indiscipline, is not being rebellious. All they are yearning for is they want to be left out of the box. We try to put these children in a box and make them behave our way. We are limiting these children. We are not giving them chance to explore and be creative. We want them to be ourselves. We want them to be what we expect or what we were expected to be. Days are long gone. We need to give these children space. Let them get out of the box. And as they get out of the box, they will want to explore different things. As they do this, they're learning a lot of life skills, responsibility. They're learning time management. They're learning ownership of whatever they have. They are learning to appreciate different things. So let us not put these children in a box and expect them that one day they will just grow up. This is the time. Before they're teenagers, they start preparing. Now this is the preparation. The preteens, the 10, the 11, the 12, the 13-year-olds, these are the people that now they feel like, I need my room. I don't need to share this with my brother, my younger brother, because they feel that now they're adults. That is what is in their mind, which is an advantage to you as a parent, to you as a guider, to you as a teacher or an educator. These children feel that, okay, now we are adults, but they're not still very mature. What we need to do is be there. Let us not hold their hands. Let us allow them to make mistakes. Most of us parents do not want our children to make mistakes. We want that perfect child. You cannot get a perfect child without going through this phase of making mistakes. So let us allow our children to make mistakes, and as they make mistakes, they learn through their mistakes. One mistake that we do as parents is that because we are never there, we are never present, so we fear the mistakes that they're going to make. That is why we put a designated driver, designated cook, the designated cleaner, and all these people they rob these children their expertise. They rob them their responsibility. These children are robbed almost everything. It gets to a point where these children are going to be out there and they are going to be expected to be doing these things by themselves. But because they were never given chance, they were robbed that opportunity to explore, to be creative, to make mistakes and learn from them. So my advice to you is, for you not to go through the stress that these parents are going through, let us leave the process with our children. If we don't go through the process with them, then we are going to lose them. And at the end of the day, we are going to throw blames as teachers. We are going to throw blames to parents. We are going to throw blames to guardians and everyone. Before we blame anyone, we have a solution right inside our homes. Let's try this. If you have this age group at home, just give this a try. Call them and have a discussion with them. And let them work on a program and something more or less like a timetable on how they are going to run just a day. Let them tell you when this is happening and this and that and that and that. And then help them to follow through. Help them to follow through that program. That way they will feel empowered. They will feel they've been given chance. They will feel that you value what they feel. And you're not going to have these situations where your son or your daughter is going to close himself or herself in a room because you cannot understand her or because you can't listen to her. All they're crying for is a listening ear. All they're crying for is someone just to understand what they're feeling. All they want is someone to live with them through their feelings. If we are going to push these children with our own mindset, and tell them that you have to do it this way because it was done to me this way, it will never work. I tell you for a fact, it will never work. All we need to do is, what do you want and where do you want to go? This is where I want to go. Okay, this is how we move through this journey. So what these children are crying for is simply space to make mistakes, space to be creative, space to learn responsibility, space to be what they want to be. So dear parents, let's take this as a challenge. Presence is one thing. You have to be present for your child to understand this concept. If you're not present, you're not going to go through this journey. And they will resolve into different avenues. They will go to Google, they will go to different friends, they will consult adults that you don't even trust. You never know what they're going to be told out there. So before they are told things out, please be the first teacher, be the first guide for your child. Before you go to blame teachers at school, before you blame maybe religious leaders and everyone, you are the first teacher. Please tell your children the right thing to do, and if it is difficult, consult an expert that can help you through this. But let us not play a blame game. These children are all normal. There is no child that is out of place. Do not label them indisciplined, rude, rebellious, and everything, simply because they want to get out of the box. All you need to do is allow them out of the box and teach them what is out of that box, and let them know how to handle what is out of the box. That way, you will be empowering your child for the future generation and generations to come. If you like this message, please subscribe, share for more videos like this coming your way soon. See you. Hope you enjoyed.